Hi, I finally decided, fuck professionalism, I want this to ever be done. This is post-commentary. Yeah. Anyway, hello, welcome back to Ease 1 and 2 Chronicles. Today we're going to be starting by taking on a boss, and we're going to be ending by taking on a different boss later on in the video. And I know this because I did the recording already, as I just said. This is post-commentary. This is already going to be a disaster, isn't it? Alright, first boss, Drugar. This guy is a pain in the ass. First things first, you'll notice I've, done some grinding and leveled up to about 36 right now. That's like the bare minimum amount to like even have a chance against this guy, and that's only if you don't use the Hawk or Falcon Idol. Can you get the Falcon Idol this early? I don't remember. It's actually been like, I don't remember how many days since I recorded this, but it's been like at least one, maybe two. And I've already forgotten most of it, even though I only edited this like, I don't know, an hour ago. Oh yeah, by the way, I should probably explain this boss. Basically you can only hit it from either the top or bottom. You have a better chance of hitting it from the bottom. Dodging is kind of simple, but weirdly tricky anyway, just because it like throws a shit ton of bullets at you. And I'm gonna call them bullets, because whatever, I don't care. But honestly, the most annoying part of this fight, aside from if you're an idiot and decide to use a Hawk/Falcon Idol, is just like the eggs themselves when they spawn, because if you shoot into an egg, then it does count as you damaging that egg, and that does eat up your charge shots, which makes this like go on a little longer. And that sucks. This fight honestly isn't too fun in general, but it's especially not fun if you're like, I don't know where I was going with that. I also kind of figured I'd be done with this fight before I finished my point. Because I mean, I basically explained everything. But yeah, I should mention actually, I said earlier that I don't tend to use the Hawk/Falcon Idol for most of this game, and this boss is a big part of why, because if you have the Hawk/Falcon Idol, it's almost impossible to hit him. Ironically enough, considering, you know, homing shots. I don't know why I was sitting here for this long. I didn't actually decide to do post-commentary until after I was finished with the site, by the way. Because, like, I literally just finished the fight and I was like, okay, you know what? My brain is a potato, and that's, like, basically the reason I'm doing post-commentary for this, because otherwise I just wouldn't have good commentary, basically, because, yeah, again, this dungeon is kind of the point in the game where my brain just turns into a potato. So I don't really need all that stress. And yeah, I forgot to get something else before we did the boss. So yeah, again, potato brain. I will mention that 7 more times so we can get an even 10. Potato brain, potato brain, potato brain, potato brain, potato brain, potato brain, potato brain. Okay, there we go. But yeah, this is the other part of this upgrading canal. There's actually like 3 of these. I don't remember if we go into the other... Actually, wait, no, yeah, we definitely do. Because, yeah, we have to like, even get to the next boss after this. Yeah, this wasn't the item that we came here for, but I figured I'd get it anyway, because whatever. We don't have too much of a use for it, considering I don't use enough magic to run it down. At least not that much. This guy, keep him in mind for later, because I think we get the last sword from him. We get something from him, like some piece of equipment. I don't remember which one for certain, but I want to say it's a sword. You know, I should probably remember that, considering I've done like 4 separate playthroughs of this game before doing this Let's Play. But, you know. Anyway, here's a silver pendant. This is what I came here for, and this is what we need to get to the next part of the dungeon. This is actually kind of cool, actually. Whichever pendant you have equipped actually determines... What am I doing here? Whichever pendant you have equipped actually determines where this statue sends you, because there's a different pendant you can get elsewhere in the game. Where exactly is escaping me at the moment, but I usually get it pretty easily anyway, just by playing the game on autopilot like I usually do. And that one sends you to, like, a different area, which basically is just the last little way to the end of the game. Like, once you get the gold pendant, you've basically done everything that you would possibly need a guide for, unless you were just completely bad. Completely bad. I mean, that's technically grammatically correct. It's just a weird way of saying it, I guess. Oh yeah, I forgot to get that in this recording. I guess I'll have to make that the first thing I do next recording. Forkless. Is that the name of these guys? I don't think so. Oh, apparently it is. I didn't notice that. Weird. I think this is like the last time I've ever bothered to use a Rue transformation in the game, aside from like maybe like just before the next boss, after the next boss. Shit, what train of thought was I on again? Must not have been important, I guess. Anyway, Battle Shield. This was, I think, the highest tier of shield in the original, Ys. In this one, it's the second highest. We actually get the other 2 pieces of this equipment set in this video too, by the way. Because they're not really hidden. Well, I guess they kind of are. One of them is, like, just in a kind of out-of-the-way spot in the subterranean canal, and the other is a little more in the way, but it's like it's a branching path, I guess, but it's like a tiny branch. But yeah, we got those in this video, like, just in time to do the next boss with them. And, by the way, I should mention, this video was like an hour long before editing, just because I had to do a shit ton of grinding, and also I'd die in like 5 seconds. Oh, I guess I edited the run where I died out. Never mind. Oh, I think I know what I was doing on these, like, sudden cuts for no reason. I think I was, like, adjusting the window so I could look at a map real quick, and... Because, again, this dungeon is where my brain turns into a potato, and that includes memorizing the map layouts, just because a lot of these dungeon areas look kind of the same to me. Also, sorry for accidentally skipping a little bit of Keith's dialogue there. You didn't miss much, but I guess you can frame by frame. If you didn't know, YouTube lets you do that by, like, tapping period and comma for, like, forwards and backwards respectively. I don't think there's a way to do it on, like, one of the console clients, and there's definitely not a way to do that on mobile, but you know. Oh yeah, that's another thing actually, did I forget to do that? No, I couldn't do that before, because I had to get the key from Keith. I think I could go into the room, but I couldn't, like, drain the water, you know? But yeah, there's a battle armor. The sword is, I think, the one that's a little more out of the way. We should be getting it soonish, though. Oh hey, it happened again. I guess because I was scrolling down or something. And yeah, this is where I, like, decide to go exploring a little more. I guess I was kind of debating whether to do that or not. I don't know why, considering I'm not really going to naturally go back here any other time. Battle sword, there we go. Full equipment set, I guess. Still got, like, another item in each. Actually, we've got 2 of the accessories missing. I hope to God I didn't miss one of them again. I'm gonna have to look up again. I don't think I did. I know one of them you get, like, pretty close to the end of the game. I don't remember what the other one even is. Wait, never mind. Now I do, because it's a Falcon Idol. Doy. But yeah, Falcon Idol is cool, I guess. It's got more of an aggressive homing to it, and also once the main shot from a charge shot ends, it kind of fires a bunch of smaller shots all around that also are homing shots. That's cool. I still don't tend to use it for most fights, but, well, I say that, we've only got, like, 1 fight we can use it on after this. I guess technically 2, but the other one's, like, so pissy, so I don't really even think about it. But yeah, the Falcon Idol is a lot more useful than the Hawk Idol, I feel. And this next boss coming up, it's basically essential unless you want the fight to take fucking forever. Like, it still does that thing that the Hawk Idol does, where it, like, slightly decreases the amount of damage that shots do, but that's kind of minimized a little by the fact that it shoots off a bunch more shots. It's really good for groups of enemies, which this next boss is. But hey, over here it's place people town. Yeah, that's what we're going with. And hey, those 2 look familiar. Yeah, I guess if you haven't already figured it out by this point, this is where it kind of dawns on you. Oh shit. Those 2 blue-haired girls who looked suspiciously similar from the first game are actually, like, special Jesus women. Or whatever. See, this is how you can tell I kind of checked out a little while ago, because I'm just speaking nonsense right now. But yeah, we're about to fight the next boss. Just, like, sit here for 8 years. By the way, I mentioned this was like an hour before editing. Most of that was grinding between talking to the ethereal beings of Jesus Lady and Jesus-et Lady and walking over here. There was like 30 minutes of grinding just to get high enough to even dent Zava. But yeah, you see she has 2 Zava Knights next to her. Actually, was Zava canonically a woman in this game yet? I know she is in Origin. Yeah, by the way, this is a failed attempt. As you can probably tell by me replacing the music with Guilty Gear music and speeding it up. So that's nice. Yeah, this was originally just like me trying to show off why it's probably for the best that you use the Falcon Idol here. But I actually did get surprisingly far for that. It took fucking ages to do so, but I was expecting myself to die before we actually got to damaging Zava proper. I did come close, though. Close to dying, that is, not to, like, actually beating Zava. I literally, like, just got to phase, I think, and, yeah, here I am. Pretty soon, we should be... Yeah, there we go. Accidentally left the arena. Yeah, that happens. I don't know why it happens. I don't know why you would just want to leave the arena mid-fight. And yeah, died immediately. Yeah, now it's time for the proper run, where I actually have the Falcon Idol equipped. I think I, like, cycled through a bunch of different... No, never mind. That must have been a different take. Actually, I think I was a different take on the first boss of the video, actually. But, yeah, to actually explain the boss... What? Oh, I think I just did that to save time. To actually explain the boss, again, she has her Zava Knights with her for this fight. For the first phase of the fight, you actually don't want to focus much on Zava. Instead, you want to focus on the Zava Knights, which turn into bats at the start of the fight. You go through, like, I think 3 rounds of that, like killing all of those guys, and then finally Zava becomes vulnerable. And you'll know she's become vulnerable when she starts, like, moving and actually shooting herself. And it's kind of a repetitive fight, but ironically enough, it's actually a lot easier from the fight that precedes it. Probably because you have a homing attack that isn't garbage and actually works. Not that that stops me from missing constantly. Yeah, I don't know. I still don't think the fight's, like, super great or anything. It's certainly better than Drugar, though. But, like, I guess the big thing is just, like, it's still basically just, like, spamming charge shots and kind of dodging enemy fire, and if you're like me, when you're, like, holding down a button, like a face button, it kind of drills, like, you kind of drill into the controller while doing it. Especially in, like, more tense situations like this. And, yeah. You'll see later on, after we actually beat Zava, my thumbs were killing me when this fight was done. Yeah, I don't remember, like, how much of my health actually got taken during this fight. I don't think I... Oh, never mind. I did use all yours, but only just barely. Yeah, that's Zava. Kind of a pain in the ass in this game. Actually, I'll save my thoughts on her Origin fight for when I actually get to Origin, like 7 decades from now. Well, probably not that far away. It's only like... let's see, in my order of what I want to do this series in, I think it's going to be the 4th project. Like, technically it would be the 5th game in the series I do, but, you know. Yeah, I'll see y'all for the next video. I don't know if it'll be post-commentary or if I'll go back to live or not. We'll see. I don't think there's too much for me to memorize next video, but who knows? Also, I type really slow, I guess. Bye. Over and over, you're a stone cold Scotch Australia. If you could